Yo guys, this is DoD FireFox with a replay cast of a game that the great Kvoth, the #1 player with his 27 win streak, reviewed for the DoD clan, and he agreed to review 3 record games by 3 random DoD players that got selected, and got selected randomly, I should say. And so Kvoth, one of the greatest players to play this game at the moment, he sent me some notes in PDF form, and I will read them to you while we go through the game. And this game is our guy DarthNox, who has a very nice Gaia build. I think this one is supposed to become heroized in golden gold. Yeah, okay. I really like this build. In the end, he has 10 villagers, 3 heroized, and he has both hand axe and pickaxe. So really nice Gaia build here. And the map is Mount of Olympus against a Odin. And I think that the this map has always on 2 sides has hunt spots like this, and all the gold mines are in front. Let's see what we have for relics. This year makes heroes give heroes lifesteal. So the relics are always located on the sides. This makes mystical units use their special ability more often. Did I miss a relic? No. This one here gives Archer more HP. This one lets villagers build faster. This one gives Hypnotist and anti-infantry more damage. And this one makes cavalry bigger. So a lot of relics here. So let's go back to our friend DarthNox here on what he sees. And Kvoth, usually when he does this type of review, he writes a general section for the matchup. And I would like to read this to you. So the Kvoth says, I think you played the matchup fundamentally wrong. As soon as you see Heimdall as Atlienten, you should realize you are on a timer. You need to constrict the Norse player as much as possible, but you did the opposite. You let him not only wall off the entire map, you let him take a forward TC as well. You did not spend your resources properly, you did not need the hero gyro ballista. Instead of that, you needed more Terma for the throwing Axeman and more buildings for Momillo. This is why I mentioned earlier that you always need to keep, so we come to this, I think, in the other notes. You always need to keep your Caladria near enemy army to see what he's making. Here you would have seen he was going heavy on TA, so throwing X-Men, and you would have made Terma and then knight the town center. From there, you just needed to push on his gold and win. I think your main problems in this game were extremely poor scouting and also really bad army movements. Some minor issues were miss macro, not continuously producing army and not spending your resources well. Also, you need to have multiple raiding groups. You should always pressure the opponent if you're going for a 1TC play like this. I think it's very fun that he says the multiple raiding groups because I also casted a review game by Kvoth, which was Thor against Uranus, and Uranus did a really good job raiding the Thor from all directions. So maybe there's something you could implement, I guess. So, okay. I haven't watched the replay myself. I want to watch the strategy, yes. I assume probably against Nurse, you probably should go 1TC, I guess. I'm not sure. Because I'm not really a Gaia player. But then you scout here, see what he's up to, and you try to come from different directions, is my guess. Ah, nice. You're collecting relics. That's very good. Okay, let's speed this up a bit. So, Kvoth said that your Caladria comes out. There's another note for Kvoth. As soon as you advance, you want to send your Caladria out to scout to see what the opponent is doing, especially since he advanced through Heimdall. If he goes for a greedy second TC without much army, you should be able to deny it. No point keeping Caladria in base. So this is the Caladria. I wonder if she's here because you anticipated an attack, but even then she could go like this and scout the forward base. Once you see the Heimdall, once you know he's up with Heimdall. And you get a second one even. So you could have 2 Caladria scouting. What is the opponent doing? He's just getting longhouses. Okay, and doing nothing yet. And he starts to wall off. Here you could already, I think, send some Momillus, you know, to just kind of deny that. With Calaria healing up the Momillus. Oh, what I see, by the way, you're going for the economic upgrades. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I think with 6 golds, I wonder if husbandry is worth it. So they fatten faster, I'm not sure. Probably worth it, I guess. How much does it cost for Gaia? I have no idea. It's reduced cost. It's about 100 resources. Not sure if it's worth it. Also, build a lot of manors, but you don't even have army yet. And then another one. It's a lot of resources you... I mean, this manor here is pretty good, but would probably be more around here. This manor, I don't really understand. Oh, is it for walking speed, maybe? Okay, so the next comment of Kvoth was huge waste of resources to turn your gyro ballista into a hero that early, since he doesn't have any myth unit that's going near your base that early. And you let him wall off the entire map without any consequences. You're playing too passive. So I think you will hero-rise this unit now. This is what Kvoth meant. So there's a lot of resources, I assume. Sorry, I never played Gaia. I have no idea how much resources, but I assume probably 150 or something. Can I see this if I click on a non-heroized hero ballista? And now you go out here. Okay. Let's see if... Oh yeah, the Odin is walling up. And he also has Rickstola precued, so all his developing stuff and the buildings and stuff is way increased, goes way faster. Also gets more beefier walls. Yeah, I mean, you just let him do this unpunished. That's, I mean, what you could do if you have this kind of passive game, if your scout he has no TC, you could have rushed up this town center because this secures gold mines, and you know if you know it's that passive, or you could obviously have a Caladria here and deny this. What do you see? Oh, the Caladria sees it. Okay, nice. Your army is also kind of nearby. Okay. There's also something Kvoth says. At 8 minutes, you scouted his town center. If you had Caladrius on his TC and his army from the start, you would know what he's planning to do, and you could have denied his town center. Whenever I'm playing Oceanus, I like to keep a Caladria near the Norse army. He cannot snipe it easily in the classical age, and I know when he sends units out to raid or moves his army to hunt gold or moves to take a town center. So basically, can you not deny it at this point? I wonder. Shouldn't you be able to do it? Or at least crash in and kill like a lot of... You could probably just go full send on a town center, right? And just kill it with the... This comes way too late. Put it here, I think. And just like go instantly on this, like 10-15 seconds earlier. Now he has the town center, unfortunately. At least it did some nice damage. It's probably not enough. I would retreat because he can just do this stuff and kill this flower, this bland thing, the carnivora. You lost this Momilla, also not really needed if you can heal with the Caladria. Okay. Let's see. I have no Kvoth note for this part. I kind of wonder why you spam manors here, but you don't have a manor here. It's kind of weird. And now you do the same here again? Don't really know why you do this. You should have a manor here and a manor here. If that's your next spot. You kind of have to know in your game like where you have to move out on gold. And your next gold will be these 2 gold mines, I think. That's why this town center would be really nice. A wall here, a wall here, a wall here, and then you have a palace maybe later on. And you have a very secure gold. But now I guess you want to take down TC by force. I think if you want to do this, you should get some armory upgrades. Okay. What does Kvoth say? At 10 minutes, You are out on a second gold mine, but you have no mana there to garrison into. Always have at least one mana near your resources, especially if you have a bunch of citizen gathering. I don't know why you built all your mana so early. Oh, it's something I said as well. It's a bit inefficient. Better to spend all resources on army early on. And there comes some raid. Oh, they get this. That's not good. They have no upgrades. Interesting. What do you have? At 1025, you moved your 8 citizens back because of 6 raiding cav. That is huge echo damage to you. No, next time just put a mana to garrison into 8 he's probably talking about... he's talking about these 8. I mean, do you have survival kit? No, I mean, one thing you could also do, like obviously throw up a mana immediately, but also get survival kit in the... in this thing here, because these are 8 villagers and they are even Atlantean villagers, so it hurts even more. And I said huge walking time here from the resources back and forth. So a mana here, sending some army with, sending some army here, and getting survival kit. They could build with a Caladria healing. They could probably even turn around. As now we have a huge attack. Next, what Kvoth says. By the way, can I see? No, I cannot see how much this costs. Yeah, here maybe. I can click on it, but it wouldn't show. It will not show me. Okay, I don't know. Okay, next thing Kvoth said. At 11:10, you let your hero ballista die, even though you had 3 Caladrias right there. Okay. So I suppose that's maybe this one or this one. Oh, that's not a hero ballista. This one here. And the Caladrias. Oh yeah, I see. This one will die probably. What is army upgrades? He has none. I think this would have gone so much better if you had like bronze armor, because all his units do hack damage. Then you could have just, deleted him, I think. Another tip of Kvoth is you don't continuously produce army. I think maybe you just forgot and then in panic produce a lot of units, very inefficient. Make more buildings next time and try to always produce units if that's what you're planning on doing, like you were in this game. So how much buildings do you actually have? Let me see. I'm also not good at this. I'm got better. I watched some Chemo games where me and Chemo had a very close game, even though I was ahead, and I was like, wow, why was it so hard to beat him? And then I realized he had like 25 production buildings and was just spamming into me like a madman. And so I kind of copied this. I built like 1,000,000 production buildings these days. Okay, very nice transition on farms. We don't have the farm upgrade yet. We have the resources for it. Should do it. Okay, we have one more from Kvoth. We had actually 3 more. At 13 minutes, your entire army is idle, where he's walling off the left side of the map and getting berries from there. So it's probably this time around. You probably want to protect this town. So I honestly, I would personally try to grab this one. Go there with my army, grab this one and secure this gold mine. Because here is nothing. The CC is naked, And a manor here, and a wall here, and a wall here, and a wall here, and survival kit, and the farm upgrades. You have how many farms? You have 8 farms and no plow. Let's see what the guy's doing. Back grabbing this town center. Okay. And he's gathering berries here. Yeah. Also like 3 more millers just walking around and killing this, then walking in here, killing this house, pushing off some. Like just some little raiding groups. Maybe 4 or 5 more miller with a Caladria or so would be so good. If you did this the whole game, I think you would actually be ahead. The next note of Kvoth says, at 15 minutes you send exactly 50 units to kill 1 Hersey on the left side. Okay, I think we will see this. 50 units is quite an overkill, I think. This is those units here. Wait, it's more than 50. Kvoth, you filthy liar. This is 40, 53, 54 units. But I think you're just trying to deny town center or something, and then you randomly walk into the one hertz here. I think you were just checking this side of the map out, which I don't mind, but you would have a better vision if you just do stuff like this way earlier. I think honestly, I also said this to a Gaia coach who's 1300 right now. I told him to always keep scouting, because even if I watch him and I tell him what to do, it's so hard sometimes because I lack the information. And I tell him, if you always scout, I can better tell you what to do next. Because sometimes I have no idea what your opponent is up to, and you don't have either. So scouting, always scouting is very good. Now you have Blau, okay. Also get the other one, I suppose. Not doing anything really. You're really too passive. The next tip of Kvoth would say, you're fully popped, which means you're not producing citizens either. Classic mistake. Try not to do this. Always leave some population. So yeah, now you're fully popped, and now you are not doing villagers. So you don't need those guys, and fill this up with villagers. Or you get a fortified town center, or you have a hatchery town center. You would not run into these type of problems. Okay. What are your armory upgrades? Do you have none? But you're queuing them now, okay. And you get rear. Okay. Yeah, he's also very few armory upgrades. Not as an attack, but he's 3 town center already. Also, if you had one Caladria here, you would have seen him taking this position. Like, it comes down to scouting so much. But it's not flaming, you know, we're not flaming you, we're just saying the main issues. If you fix that, you will do so much better. So also Kvoth is... Also his feedback is just not... don't take it personal, you know. It's very good tips. So here, what I see, by the way... Oh, wait, Kvoth, there's another tip. For 70 minutes. At 70 minutes, really bad army positioning. Your termers are in the middle of your army and his army. Also, you had too many termers. Never worth it to make so many termers, except in very specific cases. So how many termers do you have? You have 18. I think what you want to do, if you have so many TA, you want to like 7 termers each, and then, you know, in 3 groups kill TA. Because if you take all 18 and shift click on the TA, you're overkilling, and you're not doing as much damage as you could be doing. But also, if your macro was better, I think you could have Arcos by now, which do a lot better. So I don't think this fight will go too well for you, honestly. I think this is... Oh, now you take this town center. Still no Blau upgrade. This is also the last tip I had from Kvoth. So let's speed this up. Very nice game though. I really like your build order. It's very cool. I like these 3 heroized citizens and the economy upgrades. I think it's such a cool build order. Actually, I want to see what the resources are. Okay, the Odin creeps ahead. He's like hunting. Also, one thing, Odin has like this bonus. So if he goes to hunt and you let him free roam on all resources, you are not denying his bony, you know. If you go in and you shove him into the base, you deny him from gathering a lot of resources, and you will do a lot better yourself. So interesting that he creeps ahead, because he did 3rd town center very late. So this shouldn't matter really. It was mainly that he was not. He could do what he wants. That's really what it comes down to. So you always want to, you know, scout all the time, and then apply pressure at all times. Because Ati is also not really a late game civ in that regard, you know. You just kind of need to win early with lots of pressure. And or win in heroic age. So Ati is a very strong heroic age. And this is where you want to build a ton of units and just, you know, keep pushing in and doing a lot of damage from different sides and stuff like this. But either way, very nice game. Thanks for being part of this, and thanks Kvoth for the review. And if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.